So in the lab session, we'll learn how to limit the arc lock, the lag from primary to standby. The reason behind, if you find a lag in your standby, the archive still waiting, the change is still pending since long time. Might be 10 minutes, might takes 10 minutes or 30 minutes. The change you did in your primary, a DML change you did in primary, and the time lag to apply in standby, which it have to generate a archive from primary. The archiver writes from read log file to archlog file, and the archive should need to be shipped from primary to standby, and it has to apply in standby. So that time gap may lag in case if it took a long time to upload, to ship or to generate the archive in primary. Most of the cases we'll see generating archlogs may take time. How we'll limit that arc lag? That lag we need to limit, we can control, so that standby and primary will get synced very faster. A part of tuning, even to improve the performance, where in some cases the standby need to be synced very faster from primary, we also need to think primary should not impact. A frequent lock switch also impact your primary. A frequent lock switch also impact your primary. It will impact your primary with degrading your performance of your database primary. So how can we control this? How can we set? What parameter need to set? We'll see in this session. So we have a parameter, show parameter archive underscore lag underscore target. This is the default value set to 0. This is the default value set to 0. If it is set to 0, it does mean it's disabled. If it is set to 0, it does mean it's disabled. So we can use this greater than 0 for time-based lock switching, to enable time-based lock switching. So we can enable greater than 0 this parameter time-based lock switching. How frequent the locks to be switched? Even frequent lock switch also cause your primary database slow, so we have to ensure. And in case if you want to set this parameter in rack, you must have same value in every instance of the cluster, and the range of this value will be between 60 to 7200 seconds. But Oracle default set for 1800, which is 30 minutes. Setting low value also creates a negative impact on your performance of your primary, so better set the value appropriately. Depends on how frequently the lock switch happens in regular intervals, in regular switch. We need to check the current log was created prior to n seconds, and we have to ensure that the estimated archival time for the current log. So based on that, we can set this value. We'll see how to set this value now, which is a time-based lock switching. As of now, set to 0. And if you want to set this in container database, either 12c, 19c, 18c, you can this is applicable only in your container database, not in pluggable database. It is applicable only in your container database, not in your pluggable database. Either it is rack, either it is standalone. If you are using a container database, it's a global parameter to be applicable only in container database, which we need to understand. We need to know this point. Okay. So setting this value, the archive, the seconds, what is set at that seconds, automatically a log switch happens. So let's take an example. We'll set the value around 10 minutes. Around 10 minutes means around 600 seconds. So 600 seconds, we'll set that value so that after every 10 minutes a log switch happen. And this is also one of the protecting your primary database to ensure that in case there are no transactions and it is waiting, the log rate is waiting to log rate is returning to log files, and it is waiting to write from log files to arc log files. There are no transactions much and it is getting waited. Then in between, if there is any crash, your data was crashed and your instance recovery takes more time. So we can set this value to ensure that crash recovery can be done. So let's set the value, alter system, set rq underscore lag underscore target equal to 600, scope equal to both. Verify the value, show parameter rq underscore lag underscore target. Done. Yes, this is a dynamic parameter, so we can verify from ESys modifiable from VDOLO parameter. So the value got affected immediately. Guys, you can solve this issue in your real-time job, real-time environment. Because if you are facing a lag in your standby, find what the reason, and you can do a test case by changing these seconds, so that take note down the difference between 10 minutes, 5 minutes or 30 minutes. And if you're finding a difference between a lag between primary and standby, you can set that particular value. And don't go with lower value will find a negative impact on your primary database performance. And also having a frequent log switches is not a healthy database. It's not with good health. Fine. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe our channel